Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Medallion Minute. Today, Jonathan Christofferson is going to talk about how to hit flop shots, and myself, Michael Heston, is going to talk about taking relief from a cart path. As you can see, we're out here on number 3 Preserve, and I've hit it on the cart path. So now we need to know how to take relief. I see this all the time on the golf course. People don't know how to take complete relief here and what the steps are. Usually they just go to the nearest point on the cart path and then take their club length and drop. Well, that's not technically right. So you can see my ball's here in the middle, and we have to determine which side is closer for the relief, no nearer the hole. So the ball can't be closer to the hole. What you're going to notice is that if we go over here, complete relief, and I'm no nearer the hole, I get my feet off the cart path, I set my club down, and the club has to be the most likely used club. So I'm at about 190 yards, so I have my 5-iron. That's my most likely used club. So when I set up on complete relief, my complete relief is marked at the club head, and I mark it with a T. You've also noticed I've not picked up the golf ball. You do not want to pick up the golf ball until you determine which is your nearest point of relief. So then if we go over on this side, and because I'm a right-handed golfer, majority of the time you're going to want to take relief on this side of the path because it'll be closer. But as I set this club down and look, my nearest point is right here. That's because of me being on this side of the golf ball on a right-handed player. A left-handed player would be the exact opposite. So if you notice, my tee is here for this side of the path versus my tee over here is way over here. So this is going to be my nearest point of relief. Most people just go and they take, let's say the golf ball's over here, and they go, well, it's closest to this side, so we're going to go this way. Or the golf ball's over here, we're going to go this way. That's technically not right. And on a right-handed golfer, that golf ball is going to have to be more than two-thirds of the way over to take relief on the right side of the path. So now that I've determined this is my nearest point of relief, I pick up the golf ball at that point. Now you don't have to worry about your most likely club. You can take relief with the longest club in the bag if you'd like, which would be your driver. So I come to that tee point. I've marked my driver down. So I've got my 1 club length away. Mark that with another tee. And now I can drop anywhere within that length. So I'm going to drop here. If you noticed, arms width out, shoulder height. I drop the ball. It is no nearer the hole. And now I'm free to play away at that point. So remember, first, leave the golf ball there. Analyze each side and make sure you're taking complete relief, but it's the nearest point of relief and it's no nearer the hole. And it's also the club you most likely have to play. A good rule of thumb is anytime you're taking free relief, it's 1 club length. Anytime you're taking a penalty relief, like you've hit into a water hazard, it's 2 club lengths away. Now we're going to go to the short game area where Jonathan's going to teach you about flop shots.
Thank you, Michael. Today we're going to talk about the flop shot. Now in our short game series, we talked about how a chip shot is our go-to. Anytime we can hit a chip shot, we want to hit the chip shot. The next option would be the pitch shot. It's going to get a little bit higher up in the air and roll out less. That would be option number 2. Now the third option and the final last resort around the green is going to be the flop shot. The flop shot is the shot that goes way up in the air, lands on the green, and almost stops instantaneously. Now it is one of the most difficult shots to hit in golf. It involves a little bit of a different setup and gives us a really small room for error. So like I said, the biggest part of the shot is in the setup. We're going to set up pretty similar to a bunker shot. So when I take my setup here, I want the club face pointed where the flag is, where my target is, okay? And then I'm going to open my body up to that point. So it's just like a sand shot where my feet are actually going to be aimed left, and the club face is going to be going right at the target. Now the biggest key is for me to swing along my body line, so that way the club face comes open nice and, or club face comes through nice and open, gets that little bit of extra loft, and lands on the green very softly. Now you can see here, this is kind of the situation where we would hit this. I've got a bunker in front of me, and if I'm going to the right flag here, there's not very much room. If I hit a pitch shot, it probably would land on the green and run through. So I've got to hit that shot with a little bit extra loft, make sure it lands nice and soft on the green, and gives me a chance to make my putt. So we'll go through and set up. Again, my club face is going to be wide open. It's going to be pointed right at the flag. My body is going to be left of the flag. And as I swing through, I'm going to swing along my body line, essentially left of my target, so that this ball comes out right. Like I said, lands nice and soft, gives us a nice easy putt for par. Thanks for watching.